Let's face it, we all know that technology makes life easier. Just look around and see how industrial automation has benefited from the advances in technology. But what still remains somewhat elusive and underutilized is the technology that's making the factory floor safer. It's called ProfiSafe, and it has a tremendous impact on machine safety.
ProfiSafe is a profile of Profibus. We brought it to the marketplace in the mid-90s to capture the benefits that we saw with Profibus as we implemented these systems around the world. ProfiSafe is a proven technology. We have been installing devices for the last 10 years. We have more than 190,000 safety devices that have been installed in more than 20,000 applications worldwide.
Here's a quick look at how ProfiSafe works. In the past, you would have needed 2 separate field buses for safety and non-safety data. ProfiSafe allows the seamless communication of safety data independent of network media. A safety layer is a part of the communication protocol. Both standard and safety data are transmitted on one single cable. That reduces wiring and decreases installation time.
Most people are used to seeing the red push button. That's all they see. No one thinks about what the underlying technology is underneath there. ProfiSafe is a capability to see these devices on a network, to be able to configure these devices on a network. These are things we never had the ability to do before.
While there's always skepticism about new technologies, ProfiSafe does meet compliance requirements.
So we have now new technology in place, and with this technology we could achieve the same safety integrity as with older technology. But on the other side, this technology will give us some other benefits in view of operating, setting into operation, and maintenance.
With networked safety, you can use HMIs to literally look into or visualize the system and get a clear picture of what's happening. HMIs allow you to monitor, diagnose, and control machines. When you can locate the problem quickly, you can correct it quickly. Visualization software is available at various levels of complexity, from machine-level HMIs to scalable systems for a variety of requirements in process visualization.
With our SCADA system, we can collect that data and then we can make it available to whoever needs that information. And once we have that information, we can then start to analyze and take a look at what's occurring on the floor. So for instance, if an e-stop's been hit multiple times, why is it being hit? Is there a problem with the machine? Do we need to train the operator better? We can make these better decisions because all that information is being pulled into the HMI. One of the biggest trends that we're seeing in visualization is increased mobility, whether that's on a wired mobile panel or it's on a wireless mobile pad.
By combining safety level and standard automation into one total system, one standard bus, and employing HMIs, there are benefits. For OEMs, it's the ability to cost-effectively and quickly respond to customer requirements. For end users, it's the ability to upgrade and modernize existing machines, plants, and systems to state-of-the-art safety technology.
Located in Belgium, OPAL's 5,200 employees work together to produce an average of 260,000 cars per year. Whenever people and machines come in contact, it's potentially dangerous, and safety must be a top priority. At OPAL, it is. That's why they identified a new robotic arm, cages, light curtains, and other safety devices like e-stops to add to their existing control system. Unfortunately, their traditional safety relay methods couldn't accommodate all these new safety devices. One look at the countless wires snaking through the system, and that was very clear. To make matters worse, updating the system would be cost prohibitive and technically very difficult. OPAL needed to simplify safety. They needed small, decentralized safety I/O modules to eliminate long independent wire runs. They needed a safety system that would work with their existing system. They needed integrated safety, not a separate hardwired safety system. OPAL chose a single safety-rated PLC that performs all their usual automation functions as well as fail-safe operations that before required a separate hardwire safety system. The new solution is housed all in one single efficient package that is networked to the safety devices. The advantages of this single safety PLC are many: shorter and fewer cables, easy integration with the automation control, flexible network solutions, easier maintenance, and finally, increased production. By combining safety and automation, OPAL has increased production, and its 5,200 employees are, without question, safer.
When it comes to technology, you have choices. So you might wonder, how much technology do you really need? At the most basic level, there are dedicated safety relays. These relay systems perform simple diagnostics and are hardwired back to the PLC. It's a great choice when the amount of safety points you need are small in number and functionality. Next is OZI. It's the lowest cost and easiest to use network that combines standard sensors, actuators, and safety field devices. Built on an industry standard specification with 300 worldwide vendors. But what happens when your operation becomes more complex? And how do you know when it's time to consider simplifying safety? Well, if this looks familiar, the answer is right now. Of course, every operation is unique.